Hey y'all, I'm your host, LaQuandra Rhodes, and this is Talks with Q show. Let's get ready for the couch to talk about it. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Talks with Q. I am back with my special friend,
Sean.
Okay, y'all, we had to bring it back to a Friends Part 2 because this past year,
Life has changed a lot.
yeah,
It has.
we're about to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the title of this episode is Are We Close or Am I Close to You? So we're going to find out. How you feeling, friend?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm good. You know me.
I'm a little nervous.
You nervous?
Yeah.
Why? You weren't nervous last time.
I'm a little hot a little bit.
Me too.
Okay.
Maybe it's the hormones.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the heat outside.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's everything. Okay, we're going to talk about it. So let's do the icebreaker.
Okay.
This or that. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Wine or cocktail?
Cocktail.
I should have known. I don't know
Yeah.
why I asked you.
I'm doing cocktail. Wine is cute, but wine to me gives sleepy. Like it's something that you take to
Melatonin.
relax. Yeah, but I like a little cocktail.
Okay.
Let me drop.
Texting or FaceTime?
FaceTime.
Me too. I love FaceTime. I need to see you.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
We love a good FaceTime.
Yeah,
We go
I'm
down
trying
for
to
hours.
see everything. Like what? And what happened? Let me see your face. Like yeah.
See if you lie.
Yeah.
Okay. Movie night or a lounge?
Ooh, that's hard. 'Cause we kind of at that stage where you want to go to the lounge and then movie night.
Ooh.
But like in the day, so we could be home and go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cause movie night.
Maybe you could start
sleepy.
maybe in the day.
I'm not like a big home body. I want to enjoy life and go home. I want to get my
That's me.
rent's worth, but I still love outside. I love being in the sun. I love all the things. But I would say a movie over a lounge though.
Yeah. I'm more like a daytime. Like I go to a lounge in the daytime. Yeah. Like you said, I want to be home by 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. No new friends or new friends?
Ooh. I would say new friends. I would be always welcoming. What do you say?
Okay. New
Oh.
friends.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
New friends, because we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Live for today or plan for tomorrow?
I'm a big planner. Okay, yeah. That's like one of my faults. Like, I'm too busy planning the next thing that I'm not living in the moment. So, I'm a plan for tomorrow, but I should be living in the moment today.
Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely a live for today.
Okay.
I'm big on today.
We're here.
Yeah. I plan, but I make sure I'm still like in today.
Yeah.
Like I'll go ahead and start like my calendar for the week. After that, if it ain't in there, it's out. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Last one. This one fun. Love and Hip Hop or Real Housewives?
Real Housewives. Thank you. Love and Hip Hop. I haven't even watched Love and Hip Hop in so long, but Real Housewives. I love Real Housewives.
Me too, girl.
And all of them. I love all of them. Like
I can't get into like
Potomac,
I love Potomac, Atlanta. That's it. I can't get into the Beverly Hills ones.
I love Beverly Hills and
That's the OG though, right?
Yeah,
that's the first one?
originals. Yeah, and
Okay.
then the other one, they live in like where it's snowing at. Oh, they're real popular.
I know what you're talking about.
Shaw.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I love that one.
I'm about to get into them.
You need to watch it. It's really
okay.
good.
So no, one of the episodes. So after I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, what happened? One of them came up. I think it was Beverly Hills. I'm not sure, but them ladies, child, they was over there. I'm sorry.
End of New York. That last season was really good.
I'm gonna have to watch
Because one of the people on there is
Okay.
a psychopath. I like watching reality TV for social. To me, it's just a social experiment. Because
Yeah.
I don't think it's like real for real, but I just like it. Just to like, why would you do that? And why would you say that? And I like to do that.
Okay, could you be on the reality TV show?
No, I couldn't. Cause
I'm too real.
I'm in
Yeah. I said I want to go. Let me tell you why. So I
Why?
could just bust everybody. Girl, you know you was talking about her. You
Yeah.
fake. Y'all need to stop lying.
Yeah,
You
that's
need to
how I feel
stop.
like Kelly is on the new one with Atlanta.
Yeah.
Even though she's a new girl, she just came in and said like, "Well, then you do this and then
Yeah,
you say this."
I like Kelly
I like
because she
Kelly.
not sugarcoating.
Yeah.
And then Britt, she just so mad. But I'm like,
And Kelly is very transparent about her own life too. So
yes,
she's not just outing everybody else and hiding who she is. She's like, well, this is what I'm going through, so I want everybody else to be real about what they're going through. So exactly. I like that.
Okay, so let's get into the first question. What has been your take on friendships this past year?
Okay, so this past year, I have all the same friends. I feel like my relationships have gotten stronger.
That's good.
But I do feel like I'm in not an isolation season, because I was thinking about this at home, like, because I've been calling it a lonely season. You know, I told you that, like, a lonely season. But you could be alone and not lonely. So I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm just like in a season where I'm figuring myself out. Like, we all grown, we all got different jobs, kids, all these things. So I don't know what the season is actually called, but my friendships in the past year have stayed solid, and I hope they forever stay solid. Like, that's how I feel.
That's good for you.
What about you? Because you look like, why are you making that face? Well, okay. Well, in addition to that, the other part of that is when you are in relationships with people, you will have seasons where you are not always on the same page, but you love them anyway, because you have unconditional love for them. So it could be your man, your kids, your friends, your family. I still love you anyway. We just not in a close season. We just doing different. That don't mean we not friends. We still friends. We just, you got what you got going on, I got what I got going on.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
my season.
Okay,
that's my season.
Okay, so talk about it.
Why you always gotta?
Because I knew he was going with that.
Why you gotta put me on the spot?
Because I want to know.
This is my show.
Okay, well, let's talk about it. Hello.
Okay, but where I'm at with friends, like you said, it's like I love you always, but we not as close as we are, except like one. But like you always like just pop up out of nowhere. I don't know, it's like you can sense me or something, and you be like, "What you doing? How are you? Call me." And I be like,
and we'd be on the phone for
hours, you know. But I be needing that, because I feel like I was telling you, ever since I got married, I feel like they see, oh my God, somebody said, they see like social media put a blur on curiosity kills the cat. Yeah. So like you see me, I'm marrying all this stuff, but do you really know how I'm doing?
Yeah.
Like
you can't check on me through social media.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I feel like once I stop, you know, texting people like, hey, how are you? What you doing? Let's do this. Let's do that. My phone is
Mine is
the two people call me the most, my husband and my mama.
Yeah.
I'm grateful seeing them names pop up.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, oh well, hey.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But literally. And it's just like, that's where I'm at. And I just feel like this past, I would say half year has been that. Like ever since I just stopped, everybody else stopped.
Like this year, really, basically.
Well, I would say probably like the end of last year too, because I'm always the planner. Like I'm always the planner. I'm planning Friendsmas. I'm planning Friendsgiving. Let's do this. I was tired. Like last year, I texted the group. I was like, I don't want to do this. If y'all ain't planning it, we ain't doing it. And guess what? You think it happened?
Yeah.
No.
Me and my friends are like that too. Like nobody don't want to plan nothing no more. I feel that though, that it actually really hurts your feelings when you like, well, if I don't plan it, or if I don't invite anybody, or if I don't text, or if I don't call, like, no one's reaching out.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't know who y'all think I am. Yeah. Y'all do.
Yeah.
So that's where I've been at. And so I'm just trying to navigate that, because I was just telling my husband, I was like, I don't want to be out with the girls. I love you, but... You know, and he vice versa.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be up under each other all the time. So, like, we do give each other a break, but still, I'm like, I want to call you back. Come pick me up. I had too much.
Yeah.
So, that's where I've been at.
I think that in us as women, and men too, though, but we are really happy when we have good friends and good relationships, because it's certain things that we just get. You need that energy of a woman sometimes, like to talk to you about certain things. Just like you have your man, you have your mama. Like it's just different with different people. So I feel that I feel the same way as like, as far as like well, where's my invite? But I
Yes.
was like in the past that type of person, like, why you ain't invite me, or why I wasn't including? It's just like, we grown. Like, I'm not about to ask nobody why they didn't
Exactly.
invite me nowhere.
Nope.
And also, I can love people. I ain't gonna say love from a distance because I'm not that type of person. If we gonna be distant, then it's just probably not gonna be nothing.
Right.
But I could love you and let you have your space, because sometimes people are just maybe going through that. I don't know. It's not for us to figure out though.
It's not.
It's like, I feel like some things just you have to have a conversation about, like, hey, I'm feeling this way, and then if it's a change, it's a change. If it's not, it's not.
That's good. Okay, so the next question is, how do you feel like your friends can be there for you more and support you more? Or are they doing a good job? Or it's like one thing like, I feel like they could do this or whatever. I would love this from them, X, Y, and Z.
So recently I had a conversation with one of my friends. And like the conversation, I was talking to her, but I realized like, dang, she fell into this category. So then we had to talk about like all the things. So like, I'm a new business owner, new entrepreneur. And, I started my juicing business or whatever. And I feel like a lot of my friends have showed up for me. Like, my friends show up, like birthdays, king, anything, graduation, anything. They go show up, like, literally, like, from afar, even if they're close. But I was telling her, like, I have some friends that haven't showed up, and it hurt my feelings, because it's like, okay, I've only been doing this for a month, but it's people that I don't know that show up, or it's like, it's so easy to buy one juice or whatever. And she was just like, people get busy with life and stuff like that, which I understand. But I think just being a business owner, like, sometimes you put a lot of stuff in your head, like, damn. And also giving people grace, as in like, you not me. So I'd be like, well, I would never do that. I would never do that.
Yeah.
We're not the same people. And that's why we love each other, because we're not the same. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I would want people to show up, like, not the people that I already have, but like, that's a big deal to me, like showing up. And sometimes showing up can just be like answering the phone, or if we have something planned, don't cancel it, because I really need to talk to you this day. But I ain't really tell you all that when we first set it up. I ain't say
That's
that.
the one.
But when I meet you, I'm gonna tell you all the things that I ain't
ready to let
all
this
the little
out. Yes.
So like, I just feel like us showing up for each other, and I hope that I'm always showing up for them too, because and then I try not to compare people, because like, say for example, like, I have a friend, she live in Atlanta or whatever, like, first month I had a juicing or whatever, like, she had came down, got a juice or whatever, and it's like, dang, like, if she could do that, I just be like, it's no excuse. But there are excuses and there are reasons. I always say that, like, and who knows what the things are, but
Yeah. Kenzie been telling me, like, give people grace, like, look at their perspective. I do, but don't nobody give me grace.
Do they not give you grace though?
I don't feel like it.
Why do you feel like they don't give you grace though?
Because I'm always the one that shows up.
Okay.
And so now it's not
expectations.
Yeah, now it's not reciprocated. So where is my grace?
Okay. Well, that may be a conversation that needs to be had. Like, hey, I feel like, because you can't tally.
You can't.
Don't tally wrongdoings.
Yep, you can't. And that's why I just try to let it go.
But you're not letting it go, because you're harboring it. Like, you're not harboring it, but it's sitting there. You get what I'm saying?
It's right there.
Yeah, it's
not on the heart, but it's on the shoulder.
That's why I moved it. I said
it's right there. It's right there.
It start weighing you down.
It's on there. That shoulder.
Because I know, me personally, I don't mean to be tit for tat, but like, if you're not showing up for me, it's like, I'm not going to go out my way to show up for you.
And that's fair.
That's it. Like,
and that's fair. That's how I feel now. Like, showing up, like, when I tell you I overextended as a friend, I'm talking about, even just goes down to just sending Bible verse, y'all watch this, do this, pray for me, da da da. And it's like, now when I tell you, I stop, and I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Because I used to, but like you said, it's like, it just needs to be reciprocated, even when it comes to just, like you said, relationship, don't matter, friendships. And I always say this, like, even when, someone said this too, like, even when you get married, I don't want to lose my friends. Because God forbid something happened to him or vice versa, I'm going to need my friends.
You still need your friends regardless.
So it's like, now, again, it's like, I feel like now I'm in a space of like marriage. where y'all at?
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't kick y'all to the curb.
Yeah.
We done invited y'all when we first told y'all, but it's like after that, everybody just went like ghost town. I'm like, dang. I'm like, are y'all trying to give us time to celebrate each other?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? But it's still not, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
You got to ask how the marriage is. I ain't going to tell you into business. Yeah. But, just about me individually.
Because we are still friends. Regardless, we were already friends.
Before.
Yeah.
So.
I think sometimes we have to give people that space. I know, like, when me and Shaniqua did our last, we had an event and she worked out and I sold juices. And one of my friends was like, I had to do all this by myself. Like, it's so tiring. And she was like, why didn't you ask me for help? Like, you don't ask people for help. And it's like, now I'm feeling like lonely and I have to do everything by myself. But it's like, you didn't even ask. And people will show up if you ask or like if you extend that to them. So I called her because I have an event in Atlanta. Like, hey, can you help me? She's like, yeah. I'll be happy to help. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we got to open that door for people to let them know, like, hey, I'm still here, even though I have all these changes. Like, I have a new job, I have a business, you got married. Like, my life is changing, but the door is still there. Right. It's revolving. So
yeah, I love that. Okay. So what are some red flags in a relationship? I mean, a friendship.
Oh, in a friendship.
So that'd be the first question in a relationship. Right. But no, in a friendship, what are some red flags?
I feel like, to me, and this is based off my past and just like everything I always see, a red flag to me is not being able to balance. So you can have a man, you can have your friends, but you don't know how to balance. Like, if me and you, now granted, you are married, so it's different. So if me and you out, we rarely get to see each other, and you having to leave early in a 4-hour window because you got to go home, I feel like that's a red flag. Yeah. Because you should be able to enjoy your life and him his or whatever, and it's not like a division in your friends. Because I feel like people will get, offended or upset when they stop getting invited, but it's like, well, you have to fully show up, especially if it's a small window. So I feel like that's a red flag, not knowing how to balance, because friends you always need your friends. You gonna always and then need I know your people love their man so bad, but I feel like
love my friends.
Balance is really important.
Listen, I would leave, man. He know all the time. If he tell me I'm about to hang out with a boy, be safe. I love you. Bye. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Go ahead. Come back. As long as you walk back through this door. Yeah. Safe and sound. Go. Yeah. And vice versa. Like, I told him, I said, I can't wait till somebody be like, girl, you want to go? I'm about to go.
I've been ready.
Girl, who? I'm at the door waiting for you. Yeah. Baby, come pick me up. Yeah. And leave me alone. Nobody, just send me the money. Yep. I see you when I get home. Yeah. That's what it is. So that's a good, that's a bad red flag.
Yeah, that's but I feel like sometimes it's hard for people to balance, because sometimes when you get in a relationship, you get so caught up in that relationship, you build a life with this person. But and then also I feel like a red flag could be like, so now that I've gotten older, I notice a lot of people say that they're non-confrontational, but under that is that you just are avoidant. So you don't like to face stuff head on. So it's like, hey, you rubbed me wrong and that really hurt my feelings.
Not you talking to me.
Yeah. You rubbed me wrong, that really hurt my feelings. It's like, dang, allow me to say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Right. And you get past it, versus you non-conversational, so you don't want to talk about it, and this whole time it's just there. And you mad at me. Yeah. Whole time you mad at me, and I'm like, dang, allow me a chance to fix what can be fixed.
Okay. So for me, I'm gonna tell you my red flag, but I'm gonna piggyback off that.
Okay.
I'm not confrontational. I just don't know how to approach things without being overly emotional, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to find a balance of, like you said, I'm grown, where's my invite? But more as in dang, I noticed you've been inviting all these people out, but I'm one of your top ones. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, boo?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find that balance, because my red flag, I would just go, I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm working on that.
Disappear.
I would disappear like the wind.
After so many times, or just how?
It's after so many times, because it's my red flag is going to piggyback off that is inconsistency. Like, don't be here one day and then months later you ain't here. So it's like, what you want me to do? I'm gonna just leave you where you at in the month.
I'm not gonna chase you.
You get what I'm saying? And then it's like, don't try to like fill me with little, hey, you know, just little stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because you know I see it.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
And that really hurt my feelings. But it's like, I'm learning how to, like, okay, how can I approach this? But also the other side of me is like, forget it. Like, you know what? I'm just leave you where you at. I love you though.
Yeah.
But, so I can say that's my little red flag. I don't know what it's called, but.
I can see that. I feel like my own red flag is like, expecting me out of people, which I just talked about. Like, oh, I would never do that. It's like, they're not you. Yeah. So, okay, you would never do it, so what? Okay, they did it. Now how you gonna handle it? That's good. Yeah. It's hard though. Free intervention. Yeah, we do, because that's hard. I'm saying it because I want that to be like, you know, but it's hard. Like, it really is hard. Because I feel like I have really good friends, and I feel like, not that I put them on the high pedestal, but they put their stuff up there, and it's like, I only expect what they've shown me and given me. So
but you have really good friends. I even said that, like, you have really, I love that for you. I'll be there.
You have good friends too.
I know you are one.
Thank you. And you are one to me.
Thank you.
I can't wait till we celebrate next month.
How do you feel like we can be better friends? How do you feel
I feel like we could be better friends by checking in more, hanging out more. I feel like
definitely to hang out.
What's like the love language is like time spending,
quality time.
I like to spend time with people to see like them, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we talk on the phone, we talk on Instagram, we talk on everything. But we don't spend more time
here. Like, I want to touch you.
Like, remember that day we spent all that time together, that taco thing?
We spent all
It was hours.
day.
We did a photo shoot. We was outside eating. Like,
we spent
that was really good. Like, and
so
we talked about
9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. And me and you, we could talk about a million things. Business, things going in the world. Like,
church,
everything.
God,
everything.
Giants. You know how we get.
Yes, we go there. So I feel like, and I feel like that about most of my friends. Like, even though we have this closeness, like, I feel like you know me, I know you. I don't actually get to spend a lot of time with a lot of my friends, like even my bestest friends. Like, because people be so busy. So I do want to like dedicate like at least a day for each person, maybe every 2 months. 2 months sound like a long time.
No, that's too long
really
for me.
A month.
I think I got attachment issues.
No, you're right. Because I'm trying to be logical, because it's like if each friend get a day, then it might have to be spread out. But no, like, once a month. Like,
once a month. We can work on that. Yeah. I'm going to put you on my calendar.
Yeah, put me in.
I'll put me in. But see, you work during the week now. Yes, like, you know, but I'll be on
But I'm going to be, so like my new schedule, I will be off some weekdays. So that will be like, we could grab lunch and stuff like that.
So let me know your schedule. Yeah. Because I'm flexible.
Worried about my schedule, child. I'm worried about that schedule. I'm used to a set schedule, and I'm so worried about that schedule. But yeah, I'm definitely going to let you know.
Okay. I feel like that too. I feel like we can be more quality time. That's all of them is mine. I don't have like a set. I have a balance.
Me too.
So, but quality time, like, I feel like we can be like together more, spend time more, even if it's just in the house.
Yep.
I'm working on being more in other people's spaces, like going over to their house.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have to be like invited, because I'm not used to, hey girl, can I come over?
Yeah, me neither. I'm not that type of person.
In my heart, I want to say it, but I be like,
I honestly don't like to sit at people's house. Like, I don't like that.
Me neither.
If we're close,
what are we supposed to do?
If we're close, I feel like we're going to end up coming to each other's house. But I like to like be outside in the sun. Like, seriously, I just love the sun so much.
Me too.
Not like this hot sun.
No.
But like that 7 o'clock sun. Yes. And just being on a patio somewhere, just talking. Or even if we go to the park, I love, like, me and King probably go to the park today. But I just like to be outside.
So that's me too. I'm a ambivert. Like, I'm both. I have a middle ground.
Yeah.
But yes, I like to be out. Like, come on, let's go get some ice cream, like something.
Yeah. Something like that.
I feel like that too. Yeah. Okay. In the space you're in now, do you feel like it's hard to keep friends around or like getting new friends? Like, how do you feel about that?
In the space I'm in now, actually, like, so I got a new job. I'm a phlebotomist. And 2 of my coworkers, like, I was telling them, like, I never, like, go outside to work with my coworkers. Like, I don't do that. Work is work, and I don't do all that, baby. I don't do all that.
Yeah.
But I really love them, and like they're becoming my friends. They're younger than me though. It's so funny because one of them is like she about to be 22, and one of them is a guy. He's about to be like 25. But yeah, they are becoming like my friends. Like I talk to them often because we're working together 8 hours out today, and we travel for work. So I've been gone. I've been on the road for 8 weeks. I'm finally about to be done with that. But yeah, I am open to new friendships because when I went, I was telling my best friend, like, you know, I don't do all that. I don't. Look at you now. Look at you now. So yeah, and then of course with my new business, like I meet a lot of people. Like I literally just went to Rock and Crab. Somebody was like, "Are you gonna be at the market tomorrow?" Didn't remember her, but I was like, "No, girl." But here's my Instagram, you know, connecting with new people. So I am in a space where I am open to new connections, but slowly. I don't know what people got going on.
Yeah, that discernment. Thank you. People crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I am.
You are?
I'm new friends.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, now that I'm 30, and I be seeing like the generation before, so I'm saying like the 40-year-olds, and how they talked about like in their 30s, they met their lifelong friends.
Really?
Yeah. Dang. So like some people met like around 30 and they still friends. They like 40 something.
Yeah.
So I feel like now I'm in that space of I'm going to meet my lifelong friends.
Yeah.
So I haven't met it yet. I have one, two, you and Nick, but it's like I don't know. I don't know if like God just like removing people because of space, and He making me say like, Lord, what you doing?
Yeah.
But I remember I prayed. I was like, God, I want friends who like really care about me, who is seeking you as well on the same thing. So,
yeah. So you open to it, yeah.
And so it's like I do want those long like girlfriends.
Yeah.
I want girlfriends.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm at now. I am open to new friends, but I'm very observant too. Very selective because I don't like too many people around me, and I don't want people to be my friend because of who I am in like social media wise.
Yeah,
because people, I mean, one person's like, hey, I want to be your friend, and I literally I said, why? Why do you want to be our friend?
You scare me, yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah,
I'm confused.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You know. So it's like now I'm very selective with that, but I am in a space where I want the new friends. I want to go on the girls' trip, 5 at the max, not no 12, 13.
Yeah.
I don't have those many friends.
Yeah, 5 is still a lot though.
That's still a lot too.
I done did the 5, but we always have a good time. But it is a lot. It's a lot of women,
hormones and stuff. Yes. So, but you know, 5 at the max. You know, like let's go on the girls' trip. Let's go eat. Let's go meet up. So that's where I'm at now at this big age. So I am open to it.
I love that for you.
In the same mindset and just focus like you got to be surrounded with what you want. Yeah. Goal driven. And you know how they say when you around a lot of rich people, like that's what I need.
Rich too.
Yeah, I need that.
You're gonna be the other one. Yeah.
What do you feel like our friendship would be like in the next 5 years?
Ooh, I seen that on there. Oh, I got a preview, but
y'all see how she just don't want to wait.
In the next 5 years, I feel like if we stay consistent, we're gonna we have no choice but to flourish. That's how I feel. Like we should be growing together. We should be learning from each other. We should be supporting each other. Like that's what I see for us.
Okay, I love that for me.
What do you see for us?
Oh my God, I see us from one. You know I love to travel. I see us travel. Girl, when you go on a trip? We ain't been on a trip together.
I haven't been on a trip. First of all, I haven't been on no trip in over a year. It's really hurt my feelings.
Yeah, we gotta go somewhere.
Life is. I gotta go somewhere.
Yeah,
I still want to go to Miami in August, but you know
we're going for my man's birthday.
When?
August. Well, we can't say, you know, people crazy, but
August.
You should come. He invited, like, he want everybody to come.
Okay, well, send me the details. But me and Keen's birthday in August, so let me know. Because I'm only turning 31, so I don't really want to, everybody keep asking me what I'm doing. I don't really have plans. So.
Okay, we're going to plan that. We're going to put, okay, it's going to be lit. But yes, for us, I just feel like we're going to be traveling.
Yes.
We're going to be having some money. We're going to be growing closer to each other. Yes. We're going to go in church together.
Amen.
I'm trying to get everybody to go to church with me.
You love that church.
I love my
travel all the way up there. Okay, yeah.
Okay, at least like once a month.
Yep.
You know, a little bit, please.
I want to go to
You should go.
Church, yeah.
And what else? Just growing and glowing. And just, I really just feel like becoming closer until like we just old and great. Like I see that for us.
Yeah.
Like I see us like sitting on the porch.
It just be
in our rocking chair.
Just rocking.
And just talking.
And I'm sure like, well, they gonna be grown. So grandchildren.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I see that. Like that's what I see when I see you. And I love that for us. Like I just can't wait. Yeah. I can wait because I ain't. But
yeah.
Okay. So my last question is my favorite question. If you had the world's attention for 5 minutes, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to make sure you stay in community, and I feel like I always say this.
Ooh, that's good.
But it's really important to like show up for people. I literally just posted this the other day from Kadeen and DeVal's podcast. They was just talking about staying in community. If somebody needs your help taking their child to school, or a little money for food, or just showing up for the little things. If you learn something new, like, oh, I found out how to do this trade, and I want y'all should go to school for this. This is free. Tell people in your community, because sometimes people don't know what to do. Even when I was like, one of my friends, she's a sonographer, and she told me about going to school for sonography. Now I have 2 other friends that are going to school for radiology sonography. Like,
that's good.
We don't know to do that. Sometimes we only know to do nursing and stuff.
Yeah.
So just telling people that you plant that little seed, it really helps people. Like, even when it comes to God, like we can't even change. It's not our job to change people's hearts or mind. It's just our job to plant the seed. Like, hey, this is what I learned. Like, did you know that? Or you could do this and get this. Or, I just feel like just being in a community and having each other back, like, it goes a long way. And statistics show that a lot of people in our generation are more depressed because a lot of people are not spending time with each other anymore. People are not showing up to baby showers, birthdays, and people just think, oh, it's no big deal. No, you need to show up for people. Show up for people. I just told King that last night. Like, we went to my cousin's graduation party, and we were so tired. I did the market. I took him to the pool. We were so sleepy at that graduation party. But they always show up for us. So sleepy or tired, we're going, and we're going to show up. So just show up for the people you love, and a little goes a long way. Man, answer that phone. Show up. That's what I would say.
That made my heart smile. I'm over here like, man.
For real. It matters, man.
It does. I don't got nothing to say.
Girl, I'm so weak.
I love that. Well, for me, because I'm over here just smiling.
Yeah.
What she said. But no, that's so crazy, because what you were saying, I'm literally having deja vu, just in like planting seeds for people. But what I will tell everyone is the same thing. Literally just show up for each other. And also me personally, for me, showing up more, because I do tend to get overwhelmed easily and exhausted. So I just like shut down, like, oh, I'm laying down. But I said that, like, I told my therapist, like, asked me that too. I was like, I got to show up more. And I think what happened was, I'm in a block. Because when I used to show up so much, and it's like now it got me like, back, like,
I know what you're saying.
So now I'm working on to break that barrier again and just like really show up for people. And so, so if someone is out there in the space that I am in, that you overextended and that you showed up so much, and you have new people that genuinely loves you and cares about you, girl, you gonna have me crying.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
You called me.
Your hug. I love you. I love you too.
Like, you don't hold it to my heart. Like, you literally called me. You sat there and let me rant, and you was like, I just didn't know you had that. Like, I know you talk about ADHD, but like, I see it, and I'm just like, dang. And sometimes, I just used to overextend. So now I'm trying to break the barrier. Like, okay, there's people out here who loves me and who cares about me, and I'm gonna show up. Like, I seen y'all thing for tomorrow, and I'm literally making every excuse in my head. Like, okay, we got to go to church tomorrow, but it's at 7. Okay, I'm going to be tired when I get back, but I know I need to be there. Ooh, then I'm like, now I feel like a bad friend. Then I'm like, okay, she probably think I ain't going to support her and love her. Let me just share it. And so it's like, now it's like, even though, I'm like, at 7, I'm going to come. I'm just pop in, I ain't sign up, but I'm going to just come. Yeah. Even if I sit in a corner. Yeah. And so it's just like, I'm learning to just break the barrier of showing back up for people. Because it was on my heart, like, I wasn't mad. I was just hurt.
Yeah.
When I just stopped being there for people. Not stop being there for people, but just like reaching out. And it's like, I get literally.
You need to be replenished. Yeah. Like, that's what it is. That's why it's a block there. You need to see people showing up for you so you can remember, like, okay, we do have this connection. And I feel like once you start back showing up, like, and it's going to be people that are going to reciprocate that and people that are not, and you have to wave those people out. Because it's not fair for me to have to pay the price of other people's shortcomings, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to show up for everybody. Like, even when you text me, I was like, I'm coming. And I don't even got my schedule yet. And I'm like, Lord, because I'm going to have to call in. I will call in. I don't care about that. Because when we going to do that again? That's significant. Like, I'm going to be there. I don't care. I'm not, but.
Right.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, and so that's where I'm at. And it's like, I'm going to work on that. Like, I'm going to talk to my therapist, girl, help me.
Yeah.
But that's where I've been at. And now that I'm not talking about, yes. And so it's like, I feel like people only show up for the big things. Yeah. Like, and I appreciate, like, everybody coming for our thing in July.
Yeah.
But where my friends at before that?
Throughout the week.
The weekend life. When I'm exhausted, I'm tired, or maybe I want to cry, or like, oh my God, my husband stressed me out. Give me a hug.
Yeah.
Something. It's like, where y'all at?
Yeah, I feel
but
that.
Don't show up for the glitz and glam. Show up for when now
Always.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
And so this is like, dang. But I think like you said, I'm giving you the back end because of that. And it's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So,
but also because when we talked, what made me call you is because when you sent me the voice memo, I was like, oh, my friend's upset. Like, let me call her. Like, we were just texting and you sent a voicemail. And then once we were on the phone, like, you were talking about it, but then like you were explaining it in a different way. So that gave me more insight. Okay, wait. Because sometimes you can explain something like, oh, girl, yeah, and that happened. But it's like, no, you're brushing it off, but it actually really hurt your feelings.
Right.
And so maybe that's something that you could work on, too, about conveying that over, like how we had that conversation. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've had that conversation with other people, but that was different for me. Because as soon as I hear your voice cracking or something, oh, hold on, I'm about to call you. Hold on.
That was you didn't even tell somebody. You said, I'm about to FaceTime you in 5 minutes.
Yeah, hold on. Because, wait, hold on. I hadn't got in the bed. I said, what happened? And I was ready, but you do have to, because I feel like you're really independent, and I am too. And I'm like, I'll figure it out.
Yep.
And I'll talk about it later.
Yep.
And sometimes we do need people to be with us in the thick of it. Sometimes people don't mind being with you in it. They don't have, you don't have to be over it. They want to be with you in it and through it.
And I feel like that's the type of friend you are. Like, you will sit in it. Like, you will sit right here on this couch and don't say nothing. We just looking at.
Yep.
You good now? No? Okay.
Or I break it apart. What happened with that? And then why that? And then what? And then, yeah. So I'm glad you were open and vulnerable with me, and that you felt safe with me, because I want us to always have that, and I want me to do that with you. I ain't had nothing going on during that time. But actually I did, because I ended up telling you, like, I felt the same way.
Yes, you did. Yeah,
I did.
And we were talking about
but it more so had me like, it didn't necessarily hurt my feelings, but it had me like, everybody rubbing me wrong.
And
I told you, everybody rubbing me wrong right now. I said, is it me? Because everybody hurt my feelings and rubbing me wrong. And it's like, am I being too hard on people? Or is it like, I don't know, like, I have all these things. But I'm glad we talked about that.
Yes. I love you.
I love you too.
This was needed.
It was.
Well, y'all see me. I be crying.
She do be crying.
I be crying, y'all.
She tried to hold it in too.
I'm like, oh, here we go. But again, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. You know, I love you guys. And don't forget to, pause. Tell them about your business, where they can follow you at. Let them know. And y'all better listen. And y'all better share it and comment too. And buy something.
Thank you. Okay, so my regular Instagram page is Sean the Don _ Sean the Don. And then my business page is Juice Fruition. I make freshly pressed juice. I have a watermelon, cucumber, pineapple, mint, lime juice. Then I have a cucumber, ginger, chia seed, kiwi, apple, pineapple juice. And then I have a mango, orange, pineapple, turmeric juice. And all these juices are really good for you. Typically, I sell them at the Saturday market, but I'm going to start selling them throughout the week again. And then we have a lot of events. Shaniqua has her event, Shaniqua Sims. She'll be working out, and I'll be selling the juices there. We have an event tomorrow, tomorrow. But
it's okay. We friends.
Yeah, follow me on my juice page, Juice Fruition, and that's the same on Facebook. And tap in, get you some juice so you can feel good and healthy. And it's hot sun, especially that watermelon juice. Very hydrating.
I love the mango one.
Yes. Oh, you did love that one.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that one is really good.
But yes, y'all, this is my friend who I love so much. And again, thank you guys for tuning in. I love y'all, and we out.
Bye.
Hey y'all, thank you guys for watching. So what I learned this episode is that for me personally, I have to learn not to bring over my past hurt to my new friendships, and also continue to show up genuinely and love my friends unconditionally. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow us on all platforms at Talks with Q Show, and follow my personal social media platform at laquandra.jpg. laquandra.jpg. Thank you guys again, and I love you all. Bye.